Hello everyone, this is Kosher Bacon. Welcome back to FTL Advanced Edition. The Nother. Nother? This is an interesting ship. Let's try it. It's pretty powerful. It starts with 2 ion blasts and a pike beam, which is a recipe for fun times. However, its shield system is incredibly weak and requires additional scrap, and this door system needs to be over here. Like, you can't vent this area of the ship because of that door system there unless you stick a Lanius there. Anyways, nothing of interest. Zoltan shield's pretty overpowered. Have I played a Zoltan cruiser on camera yet? I don't think so. We're going to reject that offer. Let's hope that they don't. Yeah, they do. Okay. So yeah, pike beam is going to be really effective with these type of ships, but for now we're just going to try and get that drone offline. Don't care too much about missiles. Oh, the drone's still up. Alright, we're gonna start this over here. Normally you start it in shields, but I want to, yeah, get that offline. Okay, keep that ionized, and we wait for beam to come back up. Oh, it's back up. Come on, come on. Yes! Do it. I believe in you. Yeah. Need to fix that up. Emergency respirators. That's an okay augment on this ship. Zoltans have reduced health, so it can be pretty frustrating. Now, I want more crew. If I get another pilot, that's the equivalent of also getting... If I get like a human to put in piloting, that's the equivalent of getting a free bar reactor power. So I want to do that. Get shields, obviously. We will. Yuck. Just look at that. It's fine. Fine. We gotta get that drone offline, otherwise this thing's gonna rip us to pieces. That's not great. We're gonna take a lot of damage here. Okay, that's fine, this is fine, everything's gonna be okay. Yeah, okay, they're offline. Doesn't matter that shields is damaged. Gonna let that fire go out. Keep ionizing this. Okay, that actually went okay. And we got details of the surrounding area, so let's... Oh. Can't look now. We want to get doors, but we also want to get level 1 shields at least. Because level 1 shields are completely neutered that ship. So that costs 100 scrap, plus then you gotta get reactor power. You get very limited reactor power because of all the extra Zoltans. So yeah, we can jump in here for a bit, jump around, avoid the pulsar. Alright. Weapons are good. Engines are okay. We will not surrender our crew to slavers. If you get like another ion, you can asphyxiate the enemy. That's always fun. And our weapon personnel trains up pretty quickly. Offer a surrender, that's fine. So we're just saving up for shields. It's fine, we're good. weapons ionized, and we're fine. Heavy laser, why? At least we can have 5 rooms of this. Doing good. Hopefully we get some nice double rewards here. Some type of internal defensive drone. Could be an anti-boarding, or it could be a repair drone. It's a Leto missile. Okay. Now our weapons personnel leveled up. Excellent, we got the double rewards. There's no stores incoming, so I think we can just... Yep. And now if we need to, we can depower these two, stick it in there, do something. Steal power from engines. Next goal will probably be level 2 doors, then we'll focus on level 2 shields. It might not seem like much, but that first 100 scrap is very important to stick it in there. Awesome, got more double rewards. They're gonna take this over before we get there, so I think it's just gonna be this and there. Yeah, let's get those doors. Alright, next upgrade will be some reactor power to stick into shields, then level 2 shields. Just some hull damage, alright. Repair drone, can sell that. Mantis controlled or rock controlled? Rock controlled are missiles, which are typically countered by Zoltan shield. Mantis controlled sectors are boarding, which is usually very countered. I'm thinking Mantis is the smart idea here. Alright, let's jump. We're going to save up till we hit a store, and if we don't hit a store by around mid-sector, then we'll spend it for the upgrades for the reactor and stuff. Mind control doesn't work, so yeah, just sink it into weapons. Okay, heavy laser missed. That was probably an Artemis though, so we'll want to be careful there. Yep. Alternatively, we get level 2 med bay. It's a bit of a frivolous expense, and I don't think we can afford it right now. Yeah, right now they can't board us, all they got is this one missile launcher. And we just suppress it that way. And it's a Leto, so it's gonna take 5 successful hits. Normally if they run away you get a chance to get a weapon, but every time I do it it's like a repair bomb or a stun bomb, so I don't bother anymore. But their FTL was ready to go like instantly. I think if we're at this point, because we're going to do these 2 jumps and we don't see a store, then we're going to start upgrades. Yeah, here's an instance where we can depower engines, stick it into shields, and boom, the ship no longer can do anything to anyone. It's gonna take at least... now they can't do anything about it. Poor them. It's a bit of a waiting game with this ship, but it's better than the stealth E. Hull points repaired, thank you. Okay, restored, that's what I wanted. We can sell repair drone, we can sell the emergency respirators. Drone control, cloaking, hacking, old shield bypass, reverse ion field is nice. Drone control, Hacking would be okay, but I think we're just gonna... Okay, next upgrade will be medbay, then we'll start upgrading our engines. I'm okay with our weapons right now, this will last us into Sector 3. Super shield bypass unit sucks. Engine personnel, why don't you get on doors? Stations. Try and let this thing oxygenate as much as possible, and let's jump. Are you kidding me? Alright, cool. Zoltan's shield should protect us from the first thing, which is great. What type of weapon? Of course it's a beam drone. Grr. I am not happy about this. Not happy. We'll live. And it missed. And there goes our Zoltan shield entirely. Alright, oxygen, it was nice having you. Here, we gotta do this. Okay, shields and doors just went offline. Piloting and shields of theirs went offline. Might as well stick this back into oxygen while it's there. Okay, and we gotta... Oh, I believe in you, come on. Shields and oxygen went offline, their shields and engines went offline. Weapon, do your thing. Will not accept your surrender, we will, yes. That could have gone really badly, but we didn't even take an amount of hull damage. Oh, let's do this. Charging its FTL. we could just stick points into shields and now it can't do anything. Next upgrade will be medbay after this fight. I actually want this to go up so that our pilot gets a chance to train his dodge a little. His dodge, I should say. Yeah, this is destroyed, this is damaged, this is ionized. It's just, there's no contest now. Meanwhile, this gets a chance to fire a bunch, and our pilot gets a decent chance to try and dodge it, but for the most part, I wasn't expecting much. Alright, there you go. That's why I like having the shields. There's no store around, so let's upgrade that. We should also upgrade our engine. Okay. What's the plan? I want crew, desperately. Like a human, an NG, someone. Side with the fugitive? Nope. Okay, burst laser 2, some type of bomb, and a defense drone Mark 1. Good news is this is a very large ship, so we could do something like that and hit a lot of rooms. Good dodge. Too bad about the fugitive. Would have loved to have had a Mantis crew member to stick in like piloting or something. And we lost all that hull that we got repaired for free, but oh well. So far boarding hasn't been too bad, especially considering this is a Mantis sector. Store over here, but we can't afford anything anyways, so we'll just keep jumping around. That could have been so bad. I don't know why I did that. Do you want to stick him indoors? No. Shields? No. We want this guy over here, this guy over here. Lucky us. 50-50. I figured it was actually worth the shot this time. Dude, why you do this? It's like, seriously? Come on, you're smarter than that. You know that's a dumb idea. Silly auto scout. We're just asking for trouble. Like, will the pike beam even get to fire before it's ripped apart by the asteroids? I don't think so. Let's stick that back into oxygen. It's too bad this doesn't level up shields, but that would make it pretty overpowered because you could just park in an asteroid filled with level 2 shields and get a perfect shields guy. Alright, down over here, then up over there. Missile launcher, so let's get some points into engines. Yeah, then just the usual thing. I feel like I'm dropping frames with OBS down to like 15 even. I think Half-Life 2 Episode 2 Part 2. So, I'm uploading it now actually, it's not looking great. I might have to re-record it. I know, I have it set to private, so I'll watch it on a different device, see how bad it looks. I might re-record that. Alright, let's get out of here. Inquire about their specialty. I'll accept that. Because right now we were doing it for 20. Alright, what do we want to do? Do we want to get level 2 piloting? I say we just go to the next sector first. We can go abandoned sector. Sorry, I bumped the mic. Abandoned sector, that means that blocks mind control, teleporting, and hacking. Or we can go an Uncharted Nebula. We have the fuel for it. Better stores, but less encounters. I think let's go abandoned sector because we got a hidden nebula anyways. Also because music's great. We're at a passive 25% dodge. Our weapons charge pretty quickly. Yeah, this is what I was afraid of. Not the burst laser 3, but the level 2 shields. So we gotta focus on getting another shield breaking weapon like a flak gun. Because otherwise this thing's about to rip through us. For right now we'll be almost okay, but like a defense drone Mark II will screw us over really badly, I think. So yeah, flak gun would be nice. We could switch it to a halberd beam, that'd be acceptable. It's 1 second longer. The charge time. Some other damage dealer would be okay, like a heavy laser. So let's hit that store, see what we can do. Breach, Pegasus, heal bomb, those are all really bad mind control. Long range sensors is nice. It's down. Oh, sweet, we got an NG. Alright, NG, you can stay on doors. And he'll be a mobile repair crew. If we get like a human, I'll stick him in piloting, because he'll learn quickly. 2 heavy lasers and some type of missile. Level 1 shields, though. Kinda behind the curve on that. They seem to have put their points into engines. Oh, that is good. That is really nice. We are not hurting for crew anymore. A slug who's already good at piloting. It's like, thank you. And slugs have several nice blue events. Oh, can I have your flak gun, please? I promise I'll make good use of it. I could swap it in immediately, too. Just give it to me. Who am I kidding? I don't think we're going to encounter another store, so another engine upgrade is probably called for. I thought there was a way to hit more than just these 5. I mean, there's cheeky swipes, but that's not quite what I was talking about. Hey, Pike Beam, you want to do your job? Yeah, alright, so let's, Okay, we have a heavy laser, some type of missile, level 2 shields. I'm teleporting. Looks like an Artemis missiles. Oh, nice. Good dodge. Currently at a passive 34 dodge, so every third shot misses basically, whether it's a missile or an ion or a laser. Beams will always hit though, that's just how beams do. Alright, decent amount of scrap. We have plenty of fuel, so I wasn't too concerned, but the worst case scenario, that's just scans. It could have even been a weapon. Oh, I should have used piloting then. I'm actually not sure how that event plays out when you do that. I should have scanned for life forms, gives you a fight. I would like either of these weapons, please. Either of them, or both. So yeah, we'll depower oxygen, stick power into engines. Alright, all three hit. At least it's a ship that I can do this with. Thank you, Dodge, for actually, doing your thing. Admittedly, I would have preferred if Halberd Beam stayed up. Okay, we gotta hit that exit. If we're lucky, there's a store. If not, then upgrade to shields, I think. Slug Home Nebula. Great. Not going to bother trying to get the Slug Cruiser quest on normal. Gotta keep store. Oh yeah, our reactor's upgraded by 1. We can actually do stuff. Oh, Halberd Beam. Anything we don't want? No, actually, because this could be our endgame setup. So the way this is going to work, we're going to get 50, this will take down 1 shield, this can penetrate 1 shield. So we're going to get 1 more bar of weapon power, 1 more bar of power and 1 more thing into weapons, and then we are going to, wards. And we're going to switch out Halberd Beam, and we're going to keep upgrading, get Pike in there if we need to. Oh, you do not look friendly. Alright. I really needed like a flat gun. Come on, 39% dodge, do your job. Okay, we gotta get that missile offline. Oh no, the missile stayed up. 39% dodge, you gotta do your job here. Darn it all. Alright, that's fine. Here, you go help, too. Oh, it didn't work. Oh, that sucks. I thought that would do it. It did not. 100% dodge? Thank you. Okay, crisis. It fired. Oh. My heart. Oh, I can't do that anymore. Okay, took some damage. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything is going to be okay. Alright. We can depower this. Get this going. It only takes 1 second more than Pike Beam. It's slightly slower travel speed, and it's pretty powerful. How do we want to do this? Mantis plus something else to fight, but the NG isn't really good. I suppose we could dance them. Also, hey, look it up. Check it out. Flying Coffin. So the trick with these things is you can get both engines and oxygen offline, so they can't run and they can't breathe, and you can get good rewards. So I think we'll wait for them to break these doors, then Mantis and NG will jump them. Okay. Mantis and NG jump them now. Yeah, I don't care too much about them. Can I not hit both of these? I can. They need to get to midday. Okay, you two get in there and fix that now. Meanwhile, these guys have been asphyxiating this whole time. And now they can't run, so they can do whatever they want. Unfortunately, this is probably going to be pretty boring, but there's nothing I can really do about that. I suppose I could cut, but I expect they'll be dead soon. Yeah. It's called a flying coffin because they can't actually fix the oxygen or the engines now, so they can't jump and they can't asphyxiate. There was a time when I'd run out of fuel and one of these ships had come along, offered me ridiculous prices. You can then choose to fight the ship, so I did. However, I was trying to keep them alive, kill the crew, but keep the ship intact so I could take the fuel from it. I didn't know, however, is that if a fight drags on too long and you don't have fuel, the game assumes that you've started a fight with a ship that you can't jump away from because you have no fuel, but its weapons can't hurt you, so you're just stuck there fighting it for an eternity. So what the game does then is they will have them throw some fuel and some scrap your way and then they jump away. Much less so than if you had won that fight though. And that's a little frustrating for obvious reasons. Yep. I was hoping for a weapon, but that'll do. Now we can jump over here. And this is a nebula spot. So for my next trick, it's another flying coffin. So I think I'll just halberd across here once they're down to one or so shields. Oh, I'm sorry about the mic. I need to get a new microphone if I'm going to keep doing this, I think. There we go. Now they can't hurt us. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. We can't cheeky swipe like that. Although it's not technically a cheeky swipe. The cheeky swipe would be getting 3 points from going across this way. Yeah, good luck with that, my friend. Hey, Halberd, can you fire, please? Yep. Okay. Looking good. Pike beam, you can go up front and do some damage if we need you to. Nice. We will not accept surrender. Especially because you didn't tell us what you're offering, so I don't trust you. Because you never, ever trust a slug. I will, however, let you asphyxiate so you can give me your stuff. You know, if we had one more Zoltan, we could just stick all 4 of them in shields and then this ship couldn't hurt us because Zoltan energy is not removed by ionization. We're at a good passive 45% dodge very early on. I'm sorry, this is going to be long and boring. Flying coffins are just a little too much to resist, though. Don't even need to risk firing weapons because our weapons got good. Yep. Still no good rewards, though. I was hoping for weapons, you know? Okay, what do we want to do? We need to be able to shield break is the thing. Like, we'll keep about 50-ish scrap in the hold, that way we can sell something to buy a, That way we can sell something if we need to in order to buy a thing, but if we don't, then good for us. 4 shots with the laser, 2 of which are heavy, but they don't synchronize very well, and we have almost 50% dodge. And our weapons aren't going to miss, and they also have to get through a Zoltan shield. Okay, so we have to end up at this guy over here. So what we could do is dive down over here, then loop back up around. I think we'll do that in hopes of finding another store. One more, then I think we'll have to, except that we're not getting a store this sector. There will be a store next sector, though. Hey, another flying coffin, 2 shots of lasers and a missile. I think we're not going to bother with the usual tactic. I think we'll just, we're not gonna bother asphyxiating these guys. Also, they have 3 shields, so it might get kind of tough. Very good. We could fire now, or we could wait just a second. One more, come on. Good. We will not accept surrender. One more volley. You can do it. I believe in you. Now we can do that if we need to. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, this is one of those instances where the game can really screw you over. 2 shots plus an ion. They install a limiter, I think, or at least they claim to. I'm not sure if they actually do it. And then they'll charge you scrap to get rid of it, but you can attack them, I think? I don't know. Never trust a slug, ever. They always turn around and bite you. Rock, slug, and human. Okay, that's Artemis plus an ion stunner. We just need better shield breaking. Sell the 2 ions, buy something better. Charge ion would be preferable to 2 ions. Although if we get a charge ion, maybe we'd replace Pikekin with it, or replace just one of the ions. The next sector is green, so we're gonna have some stores, unless the one next to this is a store. We could even buy a pre-igniter. Although we could go abandoned sector again, but NG Homeworlds is usually pretty good. And we want the weapon or subsystem like hacking that we can use. Anyways, this is Sector 5, so I am going to call it for an episode here. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you again next time.